What's up guys, Shane Stars here. Today we're going to be taking a look at an off-grid internet solution that's perfect for people that love to go camping or maybe those that live in rural areas. This is the Nomad Internet Travel Kit. It features a Nomad Air router and a monster battery pack. This can get you off-grid internet for up to 7 days. We'll be taking a closer look at the whole kit and testing this out thoroughly. Big shout outs to Nomad for sponsoring this video. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so this is the travel kit. And first off, I just have to say how much I really like this bag. It definitely has that off-grid look and style. The bag itself, it does have a nice carrying strap, so you can put this around your shoulder and carry it around. It's not super heavy and clumsy. Considering all that it has here, it's pretty lightweight and portable. You have these magnetic clips here on the front of the pouch, and then we've got a few more pockets here, a pocket up front. All right, this is where I've got my charge cables and stuff for the battery bank. If you have a power outlet, you can power up the Nomad Air just by plugging this up directly, so you don't have to be off grid with this solution. This actually makes for a great home internet replacement if you live in a rural area and you only have access to lower speed internet. Inside the pouch here, we have the Nomad Air. This little router here is an Inseego FX 2000 with some Nomad branding. Basically, this is designed to be compact, lightweight, and easy to carry around. This is the most travel-friendly router that Nomad carries. Looking at this a little bit closer, you do have a couple of slots here for your SIM cards. You have your LAN ports if you want a hardline connection. You've got that there. You also have a couple of slots here for antennas. So you do have a couple of options there for antennas. This is where you would reset the router, and then you have your power ports. One thing you'll notice about this, it does need to be plugged into a wall outlet usually. So usually you'd have to have a wall outlet here. This would not be very travel friendly because, yeah, I mean, it's lightweight and portable, but you have to plug it into a wall outlet. What they've done here, they have included this behemoth monster battery pack. I've been using this all day and I'm still at 98%. So I actually had this powered up for about 3 or 4 hours straight, and I was left with 98% battery on the battery bank. This battery bank is 60,000 milliamp hours. It's a 22.5 watt battery bank. You've got all kinds of ports here for charging various things. What I love about this can provide power to the router itself while also providing power to other devices. So you can still power this up while charging your laptop, while charging your cell phone. So I love the fact that it's going to be enough juice to power everything up, or you can power this up for a full 7 days. What really makes this whole setup special is the cord that it comes with. So you've got an adapter here, the cord that powers this up, you've got your AC port, and then you have a USB port. So this is going to be able to plug directly into your battery bank, provide power to the Inseego FX 2000. And then you have this little extension here that they've included, which makes this super easy to turn on and off. So if you are going to be off grid for a long time and you want to be super efficient, you can power that on and off with that power button, and that's going to kill the power going to the router with that little button. Yeah, so when everything's loaded up in the pouch, all you have to do to power this on and off is just press that little button, power that on and off. This is going to be putting out internet while it's in the case here, and it just makes it super portable and easy to carry around. Nomad does offer different packages and plans, whether you are needing this for at-home internet use if you live in a rural place, or if you need a travel package because you're going to be in an RV or out camping in the wilderness, or even if you need this for business use, they do have plans to fit your needs. One thing that I noticed about all of their plans, which was different from other hotspots that I've tried in the past, is that not only is this unlimited internet, but it's also uncapped and unthrottled internet. So with most hotspots that I've tried in the past, they may be unlimited internet, but at a certain amount of use, the internet speeds go a lot slower. So you will be able to get up to 200 megabytes per second with the Nomad plans, and there again, they're unlimited internet and uncapped, unthrottled. In my testing of the Nomad Air, I found this works really good while traveling on the road. So if you're going on a road trip, this does a great job of providing good, consistent internet while traveling. Also did take this out to a few very rural areas that are known to have lower signal, but in my opinion, the Nomad Air actually amplified the signal that I was able to receive, giving me very useful, very fast speeds when using the internet. With all the testing that I did, the battery bank provided all the juice that I needed for prolonged usage of the internet. You can get up to 7 days of use out of this kit before needing to top off the battery. Chances are if you're in an RV or living off grid, then you have your own battery backup supplies. There are power stations that are really heavy that you could carry around as well. For me, I really do like the portability of this kit. I can just pick this up and carry it anywhere I want to go. I did test this out in a few spots, and let's go ahead and see how this thing stacked up. All right, so we're gonna start out at a little place called Turnerville. There's not a whole lot here. There's a volunteer fire department and a water board, and then there's also like just a flashing stoplight. Other than that, it is pretty rural out here. So let's see what kind of speeds we can get in Turnerville. All right, so even way out here, I do have a 5G connection with the blue light there. Let's do a speed test and see what we come up with. Okay, looks like we're getting a decent ping at 55, and that's really impressive out here, getting upwards of 73, 74 megabytes per second. The upload speed is what I'm really interested in. You know, I do a lot of content creation and uploads, so I need lots of upload speed to get my videos up on the internet. And at 10 megabytes per second, way out in the middle of nowhere, is definitely a pretty good speed. Next up, I'm gonna load up YouTube and play a video and see what kind of quality we're able to achieve here on this connection. Should be able to get full quality. All right, and it's streaming at full quality with no buffering or issues. Getting great speeds out here in Turnerville with Nomad Internet. I'm now over in a park that's kind of on the outskirts of the town where I live. There's usually not great reception out here. They do have DSL internet out this way, but nothing very fast out here. So it's really a rural area. I'm gonna test out the signal here and see what we're working with. Okay, so we are flashing blue, which means we got a 5G signal out here on the Nomad. All right, and I'm connected here. Let's go ahead and bring up a web browser. Okay, Amazon comes right up without any issues. Let's see if we can catch a live stream. I like Craig. Let's see if Craig's streaming today. All right, so the live stream loads right up, and I can stream Craig talking about some products here. So that's pretty cool. I did notice that the page loads pretty quickly for a mobile hotspot. So if we go back to the Amazon homepage, that loads really fast. My experience with hotspots before is that you kind of have to wait on the pages to load up. So there tends to be a lot of latency with hotspots that I've used in the past. This one, not so much. Okay, and YouTube is streaming great with no buffering or anything like that. So watching content is definitely a great experience on the Nomad Air. We can also do a quick speed test here to see what kind of speeds we're able to pull out here in the woods. And not as fast as over in Turnerville, but I'm still able to get 36 megabytes per second down. So that's fast enough to do pretty much anything I would want to be able to do on the internet. So my friends Phil and Brandy live out in the country, and this is really about as country as you can get. I mean, I'm out here at the cow pasture, basically. And the only thing about living out here in the country, which it's a beautiful place to live, and I'd love to live somewhere like this. The only issue with it is that the best internet that they can get here is 5/1 with AT&T. And, you know, people that live in rural areas shouldn't have to deal with slower speeds on their internet. So we're going to test out the Nomad against their AT&T and just see how much better it actually is. They had mentioned on their 5/1 that, you know, they can stream Netflix, but if someone else tries to get on their cell phone and, you know, scroll through their news feed or whatever, then the Netflix will begin to buffer. Or if they're watching YouTube, sometimes that will buffer even when no one else is browsing. So surely this will be better than what they had before, but we're gonna find out. So we started out here just by testing their AT&T internet, and they were getting what they were paying for right at 5 meg down. I then switched over to the Nomad Air router. This is a major improvement over the 5/1. I was actually able to get 39 megabytes per second on my first speed test. And then I did want to test the upload speed as well. I was able to get 49 down and about 4 up. So a major improvement there. Watching content online, whether that be YouTube or Netflix, was no issue. I was able to surf on my phone while also playing videos on YouTube without experiencing any buffering or lag like they had kind of mentioned they were experiencing with their AT&T home internet. So content viewing was really good. Also noticed that my upload speeds also improved. I just tested out uploading a video file to my Google Drive, and this more than cut my upload times in half. So major improvements over the 5/1 internet. As you can see, the Nomad Air Travel Kit is definitely a great option if you need an off-grid internet solution that will last up to a week. And this was definitely better than the rural internet that I tested it against. And with both 4G and 5G capability, I was able to get a good reception no matter where I tested this out. Overall, the Nomad Air is a great option for those that need home internet in rural places or for those that live a nomadic traveler's lifestyle. I'll be sure to include links in the description of where you can pick yours up today. That about wraps it up for this video. Thanks guys for watching. Be blessed. I'll see you in the next one.